M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Here we have the XIEGU X6100 wirelessly connected to Wfview with the latest firmware, which is 1.17. So the first thing you'd want to do is download Wfview. I'll have a link in the description for that. You'll go to this page and then just go across at the top there and just click download, okay? And I've downloaded the 64 version, which is the bottom one. Okay, once you've got that program running, it actually looks like this, okay? And the settings menu is over to the right, settings, and then you're on the left, you have the view, and then the band, you select band, you can select one of these grids for the band, and then frequency. Now remember, Wfview does do many radios, not just, that's why you're seeing in the band 2.70 meters. Frequency, you can either type it or you can select one of these buttons as a number. So, you know, type the frequency using almost like a calculator. But anyway, back to the view there. So setting up the radio, you just press system setting here. With the latest firmware, I'll show you that. System info, and you do need this firmware. Pressing the multifunction. So just download that from RADIODDITY. Just go to their link, scroll down, and it's got click here for firmware. You get the radio, do that again, click. It shows the radio again, and then you just click the radio and look at the bottom there. But at the top, look, you want not the cat one. Well, you could add that one, I suppose. Otherwise, this is the main one that came with the guide and everything. But I suppose there was a little cat fix there, which gave you a newer firmware. If we just click that, there's the newest firmware. I'll give you a link for that, 2023083. That's the one I'm using. You literally just put that onto your SD card with RUFUS. I use. Looks like that, and I think that RADIODDITY give you this program as well. And it is literally just connect, put your USB stick into your PC, select it, select the image we just showed you, and click start, and it does it all for you. Then you put that and just turn on your XIEGU. Just back out there, back out completely for the minute. And once you just put the SD card in, turn on the radio, it will load the firmware, then take out the SD card and reboot, and you're there. So go to Wi-Fi by selecting System, turn it to Wi-Fi, press the MFK, and then set up your Wi-Fi. Let that come on. Mine's already connected, but you've got the scan button here. Press scan, it will find one. Then to go down, up and down this Wi-Fi section, you press the next button. To turn things on and off, you press the edit button. Okay, you go down. Now, password wise, now if you want to, I find it a lot easier if you're going to start changing numbers and passwords. Add this cable here to the bottom connector, the host, and then just plug in a normal PC keyboard. Lots of cables here, but it's a lot easier. Then you can type as normal, you can delete. And as you go next, you're going down. Now you do need to make sure that the IP address that's there is similar to the IP addresses of your other devices in your house. So if it's 192.168.1.say50 on another thing in your house, you need to be putting a similar IP address. You don't want to have a 3 or a 0. You want it to be similar to the other items. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to find it on the PC. So then you exit. If we exit and go to turn it to Wfview server here with the MFK. Like so you've got server highlighted, Wfview. Press that now, and then here you don't really have to change anything. It's all done for you, but remember the username and password is user and 123, and the control port is 5001. So that is important. Once you've got that, just exit. And you do need to click here. See where it says stop? You have to start server. So click start just there, first button. Once you've done that and you exit, you'll see that up here you've got the Wfview logo just here saying that it's active, and also you want to see that your Wi-Fi is connected. Once you've done that, then go to the shortcut for your Wfview. Looks like that, and then click it. Okay, you're going to get these are the windows we've got at the moment. In this window, go to settings at the top, settings, and I'll show you my settings. So you need to click network. You need to put the same IP address, and I'll show you again, that your radio is connected to, your X6100, and then username here, and then here it's 123 where it says password. I haven't really changed anything else, to be honest. Network, the main thing is the IP address. Also, your PC needs to be connected to the same Wi-Fi that your radio is connected. So if you look here, Mercury 10 is what mine's called, okay? And if we look at the X6100, we select system settings, that's the fourth one along. Turn the MFK until we get to Wi-Fi, wireless LAN, and it will show you what you're connected to. Now, I have made a separate video. If you're stuck making your Wi-Fi work, I've made a separate video. I'll put that in the description because there is a process. So it's found it's already connected because it will auto connect. Now look at the IP address on mine, 192.168.0.155, really important. The other ones, they just were there by default. You can press the scan and scan for your Wi-Fi. The main thing is though, is you're making sure that your radio, we exit now, your radio and your PC are connected to the same thing. We go back to view, and once you're here, I mean, play around. You can change the frequency, and it is changing. Look, there is a bit of a lag. If your internet's not great, you know, the nearer to your internet, the radio, the better. You can play around with the spectrum, the span. You can change mode. You can even transmit. Watch this. Watch this. I'll transmit. I won't key because I'm not going to talk. See the way it went red? Like so. What else? Tune. Enable tune. All the settings are working. Changing modes. And then you've got some quite detailed ones here. RF gain, volume, squelch, TX, and so on. Filter, all your different filters. You can even power off the radio. Let's see if it does it. It might not. It's a bit laggy. No. Do you know what? 10 minutes from now, maybe it will. Oh, here it goes. I pressed the wrong button. I don't think I'd use it much, but I don't know, you know. I need to work out how to make the scope a bit weaker and a bit better, because that's, you know, you've got this disconnect from radio as well, antennas you can change. Some of these settings for radio, for other radios. I can't see how to make the scope stronger and weaker. Otherwise, I think that's enough for you to get connected. Thanks for watching my channel. Please remember to like and subscribe. 7-3, all the best.